Hello, namaste, sat sri akal, vanakkam to all the beautiful people out there. I am facing a little problem with my Dominar 400. The RPM is jumping whenever I try to start the engine or whenever I leave the bike in idle. So let me show you what the real issue is, and we will fix that at the service center.
That's good.
Apparently there are some issues that I've been facing with my Dominar, and we are currently going to the service center to get it rectified. One more thing that I would like to add, that I always wanted you all to see how close my house is to the NH44. Let me show that to you. So this is NH44. You take a right for Nagpur, Mumbai. I like to switch off my engine whenever I am at the traffic signal. However, I want to recreate the error on video. I mean, the error that I was talking about, the ECU error. This is the NH44 highway. So apparently this is what is happening. This is how the RPM is jumping with the kilometers. This is the issue that I'm facing. So the service technicians cannot tell whether it's an issue with the ABS plate or whether it's an issue with the ECU. Apparently the tool that says whether it's an issue with the ECU or not does not seem to be working at the service center. So let me try another service center tomorrow. I recently ordered the Liqui Moly engine oil from LRO Motors. I just received it today. Let me show you what all I got in the package. 2 bottles of 10W50 street race, the engine flush. This is the petrol additive. I got a keychain, complimentary keychain, and the lever grip, the complimentary lever grip. 2 shots of MOS2 shooter. So this is all what I got in the package. Now I'm just waiting for my mechanic. He'll be probably coming. I have my mechanic Anil here with me, who is going to assist me in my problems with Dominar. Say hi, Anil. During his initial analysis, Anil found out that the cable is broken from here. So as you can see that the ABS cable is broken over here. This is what is causing the RPM and the speedometer to fluctuate. We're going to try to fix this. If not, we will change the cable. See, Anil here is trying to cut the piece where it's damaged and trying to reattach it. I hope this works, or we have to change the ABS cable altogether. So here we are trying to reattach the cable. You can say this is some kind of jugaad we are trying to make here. Let us hope that it works. Just making sure that the cables do not touch each other. We'll try to run it and see. So far so good. We have tried to fix the ABS cable. We did not change it, we tried to fix it, and we are running a test whether the RPM jumps or not. So far it does not seem to jump. We'll check the rear ABS cable as well. We're trying to check the rear ABS cable now. It seems to be fine, it's not broken. So as you mentioned, the disc plate is a little bent. It's trying to fix it. We are done with the rear disc pad, disc plate, or the disc caliper setting. Now we are trying to make adjustments to the windshield. I was hearing a vibrating noise from the windshield. We're trying to fix that. As you can see, it is coming off. This was another problem that I was facing. So as per my mechanic, the rubber that holds the windshield together is damaged or is gone. So we will replace the rubber. The Pulsar visor rubber also fits the Dominar perfectly. So now we are adding the Liqui Moly engine flush. A technique that you need to use while adding the engine flush is that you need not rev the engine. You do not have to rev the engine. You just need to add the engine flush and leave the bike for idling, say for 5 to 10 minutes. That is what you need to do. Most of the people, they rev the engine, which is not good for the engine because the engine flush has harsh chemicals in it and it might damage some parts of the engine. So you just need to add the engine oil, turn the engine on and leave it idle for 5 to 10 minutes. That is the exact procedure to use the engine flush on any bike, not only on Dominar. So we have added the engine flush and we will leave the bike for idling for 5 to 10 minutes. We are done with idling the engine for 10 minutes. We're going to proceed with oil change. We'll fix the bolt back and change the oil on the other side. First we're going to change the oil filter. We are making sure that we sway the bike towards the right so that all the oil from the oil filter chamber comes out, or all the oil is drained properly, I can say. And now for the new oil filter. Time for the new oil, the Liqui Moly 10W50 street race. So we're done with the first bottle. Now for the second one. The remaining will be used as engine oil top up. Now time for the MOS2 shooter. So we are done with tube 1. So we are done with the Liqui Moly engine oil and the MOS2. So now we are adding the 40 additive to the petrol so that it cleans out the fuel injection system of Dominar. So we are done with the 40 additive. Fixing the mudguard back on. Now it's time to fix the visor issue that I was facing. So we will see as to which ones are gone and which ones are good. Or regardless, we'll change all 4 together. So these are the rubbers that have gone bad and they need to be replaced. Now we are going to remove the tank to change the air filter. So the bolts for the tank have been removed and the tank is now coming off. You have to remove the rider seat and the pillion. The new and the old. This is the difference between the air filter, so we will fix it now.
ఇట్లా ఫుల్ ట్యాంక్ ఇచ్చి ఎప్పుడైనా సార్ షోరూమ్ లేకనా నిజం చెప్తున్నా నేనే సార్ లేపేసి తెలియదు పెట్రోల్
నాదా
బండ్లో ఇట్లా ఫుల్ ట్యాంక్ అంటే ఏదో చెప్తాను హెయిర్ లాక్ అయితే తీసిన కాదు అని ఏదో చెప్తాం ఇట్లా ఫుల్ ట్యాంక్ చేసి ఎప్పుడు షోరూమ్ వల్ల
లీటర్ వెళ్ళిపోదు.
లీటర్ కంపల్సరీ అయిపోతుంది.
So we are done with the air filter. Now we are fixing the tank. So we are done with the air filter. Now we are fixing the tank. this is the cable I was talking about. You need to connect it first. And then fix the tank. We will fix the Allen key bolts. Now I wanted to make this into a tutorial video, but I was not able to do so because I wanted to make sure that I shoot the video as well, and there were other major issues that I was facing with the bike. So I thought mechanic doing the job would be the best thing to go with, and we pushed forward with the same. The other thing that I would like to talk about is the Liqui Moly performance pack. So basically there are 4 things that you get with the Liqui Moly performance pack. One is the MOS shooter, 2 is the Liqui Moly engine oil, 3 is the 4T additive, and 4 is the engine flush. Now you all know engine flush is used to extract the slack from the engine out with the engine oil when you drain it. The 4T additive is used to clean the fuel injection system of any bike for that matter. I mean, there's a list of bikes that come with the performance pack. You can take a look on the LRL Motors website. The third one is the MOS2 shooter. Now what MOS2 shooter does is it forms a protective coating around the engine parts so that the friction does not damage those parts. That improves the overall reliability, overall life, and the smoothness in the ride. So these are all the changes that come with the MOS2 shooter. Now I did not change the ABS cable as it's the lockdown time and there is shortage of parts. So that's the reason why I did not change it. And one more thing that I would like to mention is after I changed the engine oil from the old Motul 7100 to the Liqui Moly 10W50 Street Race, the performance of the bike has increased. There are changes in pickup, there are changes in mileage, and the bike is a lot smoother. I mean, the gear shifting, which was a little on the harder end previously, is now improved and it's much smoother than before. This would be the review of the Liqui Moly engine oil, or this would be my feedback on Liqui Moly engine oil. If you want to make a purchase of Liqui Moly, please go ahead with your decision, as this is a reliable engine oil, or a very good engine oil, I must say. Now there is not much difference between the Motul 300V or 300V Square or V2 and the Liqui Moly 10W50 Street Race. They both are almost same. However, this outperforms the Motul just by a little margin. I mean, there is not a noticeable, not a huge difference. That's it about the Liqui Moly engine oil. Like I said, I would change my engine oil to Liqui Moly and give you guys feedback as to how the engine oil really is. So this is that feedback. It's an awesome engine oil. Please go ahead with it if you are planning it for your next drain interval. That's it about the engine oil. So as always, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, please do like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. I still see that 80% of the people who watch my videos do not subscribe to my channel. So I would request you to please subscribe to my channel. And as always, stay safe, stay home, stay blessed, and see you in the next video. Ciao.